if you're in water treatment, if you work in water treatment, you must know that negotiations with your potential clients are never on a level playing field. Because either you control the environment or you lose the sale, you lose the deal. What do I mean by that? See, if you think that selling or offering systems is a matter of having the right product, the right system, the right service, the right price, or the best brochure, you're looking at it the wrong way. Obviously, these are all very important elements, but they aren't the only elements. A concept that radically changes the way you approach every negotiation is that of the environment, meaning whoever controls the environment controls the sale. This principle actually applies everywhere, but especially in a technical sector like that of water treatment systems. Why? Because often the sale is played out on perception, on trust, and on your authority, more than on the pure technical logic of your products. Because many clients, your clients, aren't technicians, so they don't know many technicalities, okay? Think about it. If you're at a trade fair and you're talking in the middle of chaos with all the people passing by, the noise, the clients speaking in, the clients looking over here, calling out, their phones ringing and so on, who's controlling the environment? No one, because there's confusion. And this can actually happen in your showroom too. And it can also happen online, because online confusion is all those ads that say free water purifier, pay in 5 years, pay in 6 months. All of these are, let's say, elements that create confusion. And when no one controls the environment, the client gets distracted, gets defensive, shuts down, meaning they don't decide. So your goal in every phase of the negotiation for your water purifiers is just one: to create an environment where the client feels that you are in control, that you are the guide, that you are the reference figure. And how do you do all this? Well, let's start with an example, as if you were at a trade fair. I'll use the trade fair example because as I record this video, I'm at a fair. And so it's convenient for me to explain the fair's point of view because I'm doing exactly what I'm explaining to you. So let's start with the booth. A booth can't just be full of water purification systems on display without a clear path, without a narrative, without a listening area, okay? Because if you do that, you're just one of many. Instead, you have to build a small space like this one where I am now, where you can sit down, you can talk, you can show a demo or the product in operation, open a folder with materials like brochures and photos, and still guide the conversation with, let's say, calmness, okay? Where you can also present an offer, you can present a visual aid, then in that way you are controlling the environment. And controlling the environment doesn't mean manipulating, it simply means giving order and control to the conversation. It means making the client feel part of a professional process, not in a market or a place where there's confusion, okay? So this principle also applies outside the trade fair. If the negotiation is done via email in a messy way or on a phone call where you don't know who's on the phone, if the person on the phone makes the decisions, you're not selling but you're chasing. On the contrary, if you set the timing, if you lead the sequence of content, if you define the next steps to take, okay? If you guide the client, if you send them the right materials, then you're really leading the conversation, you're really doing your job in water treatment, okay? Remember that whoever controls the environment controls the perception, and whoever guides the perception leads the client to the decision. So if you want to propose systems worth thousands of euros to clients who have 1,000 alternatives and always have little time, you can't afford to leave control to improvisation. You need a system, you need something in writing, you need something to follow, you need a structured environment around you where the negotiation is yours, okay? It's not your potential clients. So take care of the environment because it's very important. This video is coming to an end. I hope you liked it. I hope you find it useful. If you want to see more similar videos because they are useful to you, then you have to do two things. 1, subscribe to the Onnwater YouTube channel. 2, click on the bell to receive notifications when a new video comes out. See you in the next one.